XRP is getting massive exposure, and in this video, I'm going to explain why I believe that no matter who's elected, no matter how long this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit goes on, XRP will not miss this bull run. So without further ado, I want to get right on into it. What am I talking about? We're getting exposure from the ETFs, or in this case, the XRP ETPs. We're getting exposure from Dean talking about XRP on the national debate stage in front of everybody. We're getting exposure with Elon Musk getting asked about XRP. He didn't endorse it, or it wasn't a lack of endorsement, but he just said no comment, which was a massive, massive tell. There might be a there, if you know what I mean. And then at the same time here, we're watching the meme craze that took place over the last week. We saw Ripple's stablecoin is picking up some traction and attention, ready to go launch, and they're ready to flip the switch at any point there. And all of this happening with the massive donation to top it off yesterday, with Chris Larson donating another $10 million worth of XRP to the Kamala Harris campaign. On top of that, we just got announcements from MoonPay and now MetaMask integrating into the XRP Ledger, and this is going to bring exposure. There's about 30 million MetaMask users and 60 million users of MoonPay. So these are just two integrations that expose us to tens of millions of crypto holders and users. This is bringing in a lot of attention, a lot of exposure, and I'm going to show you guys, this is why I don't think that XRP is going to miss this bull run. Am I expecting XRP to go up tomorrow or overnight? No, but this fundamental thesis that's building, this, as I said, we got a fire cooking, right? And every time one of these developments has happened, another log's getting thrown on the fire. The fire's getting stoked. And we got some institutions and banks that I think are about to show up in this ledger too, that really light this thing up like we haven't seen yet. In the meantime, folks get distracted by today's price and forget what's taking place here. This is what I'm talking about to get started off. I know a lot of people were upset about this. A lot of people don't want to see any XRP, any money from Ripple or executives at Ripple going towards Kamala. It did happen, not from Ripple though. Let's be very clear. These are individuals, right? So I laid it out simply. Ripple has liberals and conservatives within the company. Chris Larson donating to Kamala, a big bag. Stuart Alderati, a little bit smaller bag. Stu doesn't have it quite like Chris does, but nonetheless, respectively, donating a few $100,000 worth of XRP to Trump. So we have executives within the company, the chairman of the board, Chris Larson, donating to Kamala. We have Stu, the chief legal officer, donating to Trump. And I'm sure if you went through the employees, most of them probably do side liberal. I asked you guys whether you think Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz, who they're voting for. You guys' comments were overwhelmingly Brad Garlinghouse voting for Trump and David Schwartz voting for Kamala. Which appreciate your comments and all the jokes and the funny stuff that you guys said in the comments down below. But here's the main point, guys. Both donations are paid in XRP. Ripple and XRP win either way, and XRP also goes viral in the process. That's the point, right? And so that's what we're seeing here. Ripple hedging their bets, as any good investor, as any good business would do, right? You don't just have one source of revenue, not just one source of income, not just one investment, not just one asset class. And in this case, you don't just donate to one party or one politician, you cover your basis on both. Now, like I said, I would never sell out. I could never support Kamala. But Chris did. That's fine. Others from Ripple have donated Trump. That's fine. In the end, neutral bridge currency, that's what the world needs. Level playing field, decentralization, that's what the world wants. And that's what XRP brings. That's what XRP provides. And XRP is going viral in the process. Now, there's a trend underway. Austin Campbell. I am a registered Democrat in New York City, and I agree with Brian Armstrong here. In fact, I might argue it's even more important for D's than R's to adopt this stance, as becoming the party of breaking the law to enforce personal political vendettas is not wise. Don't open that box. And this is a retweet of Brian Armstrong announcing that he was going to be endorsing John Deaton. So I covered it yesterday. Elon endorsing John Deaton. Elon retweeted this same Brian Armstrong post and said yes. So we got an official endorsement from Elon Musk of John Deaton. And now you're seeing Democrats too starting to step up here. And they're, really the crypto vote is primarily a single issue voter through and through. A lot of the crypto voters are. I'm not. I won't support somebody just because they support crypto. I want to see the rest of their issues and policies as well. But many in the crypto space, and this is an easy one, right? Elizabeth Warren versus John Deaton. I don't even need to explain it to you guys, but we're seeing a trend here. Now, continuing on, we're seeing a lot of folks starting to step up too, and they're switching their vote over because this is a simple plan that resonates with so many people. Whether he'd be able to actually implement it or not, that, doesn't matter so much during an election cycle. If you give the people what they want to hear, whether that's pandering to the crypto vote, or in this case, Trump saying that his tax plan could exempt 93 million Americans from income taxes, reporting here from Watcher Guru. Now, we know that his plan here, he said that he wants to eliminate taxes on tips and Social Security benefits. But now he's expanding and saying that he's thinking of exemptions for firefighters, police, and military personnel. I just ask, why stop there, right? Now, he's continuing on and talking about how we're going to cover the downfall in taxes, the downfall in revenue would be covered with tariffs. Quote, in the old days when we were smart, when we were a smart country in the 1890s, and all this is when the country was relatively the richest it ever was, it had all tariffs. It didn't have an income tax, which many people don't understand. Now we have income taxes and we have people that are dying. Well, yeah. And this is something that we don't get taught in school. This is what people are so confused about. They think, oh no, we all have to pay for roads and for the schools and for this and for that. When you look, that can be paid. Once again, back in the day, as Trump was saying, the tariffs, covered a lot. And we did have a few taxes here and there. But if you look at what the Boston Tea Party was all about, right, it was a 0.001% tax or whatever it was, right? It was a very minuscule tax that started the whole entire revolution of this country. Now here we are, and we got folks paying 40, 50, 60% of their income in tax. And Elizabeth Warren wants to tax the billionaires more. We know some folks are suggesting an even larger tax, a larger corporate tax. We know the unrealized capital gains tax has been thrown around. Even Mark Cuban is now denouncing that. He's supporting Kamala, but saying he doesn't support the unrealized capital gains tax. But the point being, let's head in that direction, right? That is what the people want to hear, and that's why I think that you're seeing so much support coming out for Trump right now from the crypto voters and the working class, is because you just give us simple policies like this. You tell us we're going to fire Gary Gensler. You tell us that we're going to be the leaders in the cryptocurrency space. You got the crypto vote. You tell us that you're going to drop taxes on tips. You're going to drop taxes on Social Security. This is what resonates with the people. You go to McDonald's and you serve up some fries. It's hitting home, and by and large, this is why I think that Trump wins this election. That's my bet. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if you disagree. But what we're seeing here on the other side, we have two ETF experts saying that if Kamala were to win, the XRP and Solana ETFs might be dead on arrival. Now, this is reporting here from CoinDesk, and they cite two ETF experts, which is Eric Balchunas, who actually did just speak at Ripple Swell Conference. And then the other one is Nate Garassi, president of the ETF Store. Basically, both of them saying the same thing, that this would be a continuation of the Biden administration's policies and basically vibe towards crypto. And this is why the XRP and Solana ETFs would be dead on arrival. Very interesting, because now we're starting to see, there's rumors being floated out there that even Kamala wants to get rid of Gary Gensler. That's going to be interesting to see. I think that, I've been saying this, right? In regards to the Democrats, and in particular, the presidential race, this has been a disaster of a campaign for Kamala. I think that anybody who's being honest with themselves can admit that, right? You can't show up to Detroit, Michigan a few days ago and only speak for 6 minutes while Donald Trump is doing 3 campaign rallies per day and think that you stand a chance, at least in a fair deal. It's just an absolute failure. You cannot suggest an unrealized capital gains tax. Nobody supports that. Rich, poor, nobody supports that. And you cannot continue to support the attack on cryptocurrency when those of us that have showed up here in the digital asset space trying to comply with the laws, trying to come in and talk to Gary Gensler, trying to come in and talk to Jay Clayton's administration, or handling of the SEC. And from Jay Clayton to Gary Gensler, nothing has changed. In fact, it's only gotten worse. Under this administration, they continue the attacks, but now we have Kamala out here campaigning for a crypto reset. It's not landing. It's not hitting. We're seeing through the lies. We don't trust you, bro. And I think that this is going to hurt her drastically in this election. But I wanted to get to this other, another reason why we're starting to get the exposure here. As you're seeing in this article, folks are having to talk about XRP, whether it's the ETFs, whether it's Chris Larson donating to Kamala's campaign. XRP is in the spotlight right now. Well, as I mentioned earlier to start off the episode, we just got a massive integration into the MetaMask. So MetaMask is one of the most popular wallets, 30 million users. And now we have full integration with XRP Ledger Snap is what this is called. And this is integrating with the MetaMask wallet with the XRP Ledger directly. Here we have it right here. This is a Medium article that was put out by Ripple X. And this was developed by PureSys. Now remember, PureSys is the one who's been working on the EVM sidechain. And now we have them connecting us with the MetaMask wallet. See how this is all connecting right now? Ripple's going to issue the RLUSD stablecoin on the XRP Ledger and Ethereum. PureSys creating the EVM sidechain, which would use XRP as a gas token. And then PureSys also connecting us directly with the MetaMask. And I'm going to show you guys what this one's doing right here. XRPL Snap is a powerful new tool that brings MetaMask and the XRP Ledger closer together for a better user experience. From managing your XRP to interacting with XRP Ledger dApps, XRP Ledger Snap simplifies the user experience, bringing the XRP Ledger to a broader audience of Web3 users and developers. Now, we don't have that many dApps yet, but I think that we've got an explosion of dApps on the way once we get a little bit more functionality. So we got some key features of XRP Ledger Snap: seamless account management, transaction support and history, network flexibility, security checks, extensive documentation. This is open source. They show you how to integrate right here. You can securely manage XRP and other XRP Ledger tokens, which is important because we know we just got the XRP meme token factory created. And so the meme coins are now here on the XRP Ledger. And you know how much the ETH bros and the Pump It Up bros that use MetaMask, you know how much they love the memes. Well, now they're going to discover the memes are on the XRP Ledger, and you can trade the memes without spending $50 in gas fees too. That's kind of nice. And you can interact with the XRP Ledger-based dApps. Like I said, we don't have many yet, more on the way. And you can use a free and fully featured web application that supports all XRP Ledger Snap functions. Whether you're a casual user or a developer working on cutting-edge XRP Ledger projects, XRP Ledger Snap opens up a world of possibilities for interacting with the XRP Ledger, all from the familiar interface of MetaMask. There you go. So this integration brings in 30 million users of crypto. Obviously, the 30 million MetaMask users, many of them probably know about XRP, but when you make it seamless, when you make it just a couple taps and you're integrated, that's the difference right here. So yes, these 30 million users of MetaMask already knew about XRP. Now it's just a couple clicks away. Same point with MoonPay. That's a 60 million user integration right there. So we just got exposure and accessibility, seamless integration for 90 million users to the XRP Ledger. Once again, the ETP conversation going viral. The donations to Kamala going viral. It's all part of this XRP viral moment. That's why I titled this video, XRP Gaining Exposure, and why I believe that XRP will not miss this bull run. Now, I want to hear from you guys what you think of all these developments, all this momentum that's building for XRP. Ultimately, what it comes down to, are you still in XRP? Are you still going to be holding? Are you still adding to your positions? Guilty. You know what I'm saying? Trading memes to make more XRP? Guilty. Because the question is, will XRP end up performing this bull run? I think it will. I think that we still have a 10 bagger in play. That's a 54-cent XRP or wherever we're at right now. Simple math. 50-cent XRP to a $5 XRP. That's a 10 bagger. I'm here for the 5 and the 10 baggers this bull run. That's what I'm looking for. In the meantime, I'm catching it in the memes, using that to make more XRP. and looking forward to XRP doing a 10x or better this bull run. That's my thesis. I'm sticking to it until I see evidence and information that tells me otherwise. You guys let me know in the comments down below, and if you appreciate our updates, you guys know what to do. Share it out far and wide for me. Everything's at ZachRector.com, and I couldn't do it without your support, so I appreciate you so much, whether you're just liking this video, sharing it out far and wide, or using our community resources to get you precious metals, cryptocurrency exchanges, wallets. It's all linked up down below. When you use my links, when you use my community resources, you are helping our cause. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness on a level playing field. Pretty simple. Sound money, let it breathe. And that's what we're up to over here. God bless all of you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.